when a building finally reaches the end of its lifespan or needs to be removed to make room for future construction, it is demolished. Usually all demolitions go according to plan, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they go really wrong. So we'll look at these stories of costly demolition mistakes around the world. From creating the wrong kind of leaning tower, to when a demolition took down exactly half the building, and from when a demolition turned a building into a massive ball rolling away down the street, to when a rope worked better than explosives. We begin these costly demolition mistakes with number 5, the flour factory, Çankırı, Turkey. On August 3rd, 2009, a flour factory in Çankırı, Turkey was demolished to make space for a new retail center. Instead of falling to the ground as predicted, the 25-meter-high structure tipped over and rolled onto its roof, nearly causing a catastrophe. The former flour factory skidded to a stop in front of dozens of inhabitants' apartments. However, no one was reported to have been killed or injured. Astonishingly, the 1928 structure remained standing, although in an upside-down position. Number 4, Red Road Apartments, SideNote, Glasgow. An investigation has concluded that some of Glasgow's renowned Red Road apartments were able to withstand a demolition bomb in 2015 because they were constructed with steel and were too strong. After the blowdown operation in October, 2 blocks remained partly standing, prompting an investigation. Construction documents were found to be inconsistent with the steel utilized, according to the contractor. A reasonable error on the side conclusion was reached, concluding that SideNote had followed excellent procedure. When the Red Road Towers were constructed in the 1960s as social housing, they were the highest residences in Europe. Social landlord Glasgow Housing Association commissioned their destruction as part of its attempts to revitalise the Balonok and Bar Mulloch neighbourhoods of the city. Due to popular outcry, a proposal to do another demolition at the opening ceremony of the 2014 Commonwealth Games was shelved. On October 11, 2015, SideNote carried out a controlled blowdown that displaced around 2,500 people from their homes. However, 2 of the towers were left partly standing after the operation. SideNote seems to have misjudged the resilience of the buildings, according to a failure investigation study. Number 3, residential apartments, Liuzhou, China. Seeing a major structure turned to rubble in a well-done film is a favorite pastime for many people. This video takes it a step further. The video, shot on December 30th, 2019, shows the deconstruction of a 22-story residential structure in Liuzhou, China's most southernmost city. When the demolition goes awry though, calamity is avoided. This time, half of the structure lands on the ground sideways instead of toppling to the ground, barely avoiding calamity. Furthermore, the other half of the building is still intact, although left tilting dangerously to one side. As the explosion occurs, spectators can be seen exclaiming in amazement. The China Daily stated that the demolition failed owing of technical difficulties. Initially, experts had hoped that the structure would be split in 2, but the experiment had plainly gone astray. It was demolished to make space for commercial development. The second half of the structure was reportedly destroyed by a crane after it was already half demolished. There have been a number of high-profile building demolition disasters in China recently, including the Liuzhou incident. Number 2, Xiangyun Building, Shenyangshi, China. As the biggest and most densely inhabited city in northeastern China, Shenyang authorities deemed the Xiangyun building out of date in terms of design and amenities, and it was destroyed on April 8, 2014. Using a carefully timed explosion, this massive tower block in northeastern China was split in 2. Before explosives were used to destroy just one side of the Xiangyun building in Shenyang, Liaoning province, construction workers painstakingly hacked down supporting walls. The second half of the structure was destroyed when it was cut in 2, despite the effort put in to do so. it is likely that the work was split into two to lessen the impact on the densely populated areas around it. A commercial complex, including an indoor amusement park, a 5-star hotel, a hypermarket and offices will be built on the site after the debris has been removed. Number 1. The Las Vegas Clarion Hotel, Las Vegas, USA. Controlled demolitions have also been associated with Las Vegas, which is well known for its casinos. Construction firms are hired to destroy existing buildings to create space for new ones, since renovating them is frequently more costly than just rebuilding them. The Clarion Hotel, a 12-story structure, was destroyed in 2015 using 4,400 pounds of explosives. There was one thing that remained steadfast among the wreckage, however, and that was the hotel's elevator shaft. The elevator shaft had to be dismantled with a wrecking ball by demolition personnel who had to return later. Which of these incredible demolitions did you like the best? Tell us down in the comments below. Also, if you want to see more about similar projects, you can watch the 2 videos that are on your screen. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.